Good evening, day, morning, afternoon, wherever the hell in the world you are right now. My name is Zach, otherwise known as Constantine Hess, and I am the Commandant General of the Marine Corps of KGB. If you are watching this, you are you are just getting command of your very own squad, and we are teaching you how to trigger, how to lead raids, basically. This is some next level stuff for some of you. It requires some very basic maths, so you are going to want to have a calculator on hand. Pull out your cell phone, your little adding machine, whatever. You're going to need that on hand. You're also going to need to download 2 programs before you proceed. You are going to need Notepad++, which I will link in the description, a download to, and you're going to need some kind of unzip program, 7-zip, WinRAR, programs like that. You're going to need those before you can proceed, because both these programs are absolutely needed for raiding. 100%, there's no getting around it. Okay, without further ado, here we go. As soon as you have those 2 programs downloaded on your computer, you may proceed. Until you do, please pause the video and download them. Alright, so as you can see, we are on nationstates.net. This is my main nation, Vacuoustar64, which you all just now learned how to fucking pronounce. As you can see, I've been in the game way too long, 10.43 billion vacuums. So from here, alright, obviously we don't trigger from here. You're going to go down to the forum. Click on the forum. You're going to go down to nuts and bolts, and under that, there's going to be technical. You're going to go to the technical forum. And from there, you go to the Nation States API. So click that. From there, you can click either of these 2 links, api.html or the API documentation page. They both lead to the same exact page. I don't know why she linked it twice, but it is what it is. All hail Violet. I love you. Don't ban me, please. Alright, from the NS API documentation page, you will see this table of contents. You're going to go to API methods, and you're going to go all the way down to daily data dumps, and click it. From here, you're going to click this one, the nationstates.net/pages/regions.xml.gz. Don't click that. Click this one. This one won't get you anywhere where you need to be. Click this one. From there, it's going to download onto your computer. As you can see, mine did it. Click. By the way, I'm on Google Chrome. It's the same concept on Firefox. I've never done it on Opera or IE or the new bullshit that they've come out with that replaced IE. So you're going to open it. As you can see here, it automatically opened in my 7-zip. So I'm going to select it, which, by the way, this is how you get to it. You're going to go to user/your computer's name /downloads that's the file path. So then you're going to extract it. I've done it so many times, so you're going to follow this line. You're going to click auto rename. So from there, it's extracted. Now you're going to click edit. Now it should come up for you in Notepad. If it came up for you in Notepad++ or any kind of WordPad program that you have on there, whatever, if it came up for you on Notepad++, that's great. You can skip this part of the video. If not, all you're going to do is simply select somewhere in it, Control-A, Control-C, and you will then come over to Notepad++. Alright, this should be your end game, but we're not going to go over that right now. So from there, you will Control-V it in there, and from here, okay, what this is listing out for you is every single region in update order. Now, untouched, vanilla, without us doing any editing like we're about to do. It shows its population, obviously its name, its regional officers, who it has embassies with. It shows its World Factbook entry. It shows all sorts of stuff. It shows its power. It shows its flag link. And I think, and it also shows the nations that are in. I don't know. I don't ever look at this, because I just kind of leave it the fuck alone until I edit it. So from here, okay, you're gonna be selected in it. You're gonna go to Control F. Hit Control F, and you'll have the find box, which most of you who aren't getting on a computer for the very first fucking time should be very much aware of. From here, you're gonna go over to Mark. From here, you should make sure you have bookmark line, match whole word only, wraparound, and normal. All checked or bold in as is normal. From here, you are going to first type in Numnations. Numnations. In between those two little symbols there, the greater than and lesser than symbols. You will then click Mark All. From there, it will mark all of the region population lines, the Numnations. Then you will do the same thing for the region name. So you will type in the little symbol, name, N-A-M-E, M is in Mary, N is in November. And you will then close out the symbol. You will then come over here and click Mark All. And from there, it'll highlight all of the region name lines. You will then leave this box. You do not need this box for a little while. You will then come up here to the Search tab. You will then go down to Bookmark. From here, you will go over to Remove Unmarked Lines. And from here, now depending on your computer, mine is pretty new. It has some decent amounts of power, so this doesn't take but a few minutes. Your computer will take a minor shit on itself. Don't worry, I didn't just download you a virus. I didn't just destroy your computer, even if it's a much lower end machine or much older or whatever. Alright, so while this is working, we're going to go over some key concepts. Okay? Every nation in the game does not update simultaneously. They update in succession, meaning one right after the other. The only way they are grouped is by region. So, for instance, all of the nations in the Kingdom of Great Britain update next to each other. So, for instance, my nation, Vacuum Star, will update, then Nix's nation, then Owen's nation, then your nation, then the Founder nation, etc., etc. I don't know what order they update in. Don't take my word for it on that. I just threw out some names. Now, every nation in the game takes exactly 0.031 seconds to update. So that equals how long it takes each nation to update. Now, all nations update twice a day. A major update and a minor update. If you are reached the rank squad leader, you should know this by now, but I'm not assuming anything. Major update happens every single day at 12 midnight Eastern Time, EST. Minor update happens every single day at 12 noon EST. Calculate this for your time zone. So for Central Time Zone, this is 11 o'clock. That's U.S. Central. For let me see. I know for you Californians, this is 9 o'clock. For you Mountain Time Zone people, this is 10 o'clock. For you British people, this is major update is extremely early. It's like 5 in the morning, and minor update is like 5 in the afternoon, which is why a lot of y'all are better off with this, unless you wake up really early. And then whenever US goes to daylight time, it's even worse for you Brits, because then update moves to like 4 in the morning. But go over that with your battalion commanders in terms of exact update times if you are outside of the US, Canada, and Mexico. Alright, so, okay, let's not do that. I can see my thing finished in the background, but I'm not done with you yet. So the way we set a trigger, okay, you will create a brand new nation. This is extremely important, and I'll explain why to you in a few minutes. So create a brand new nation. I have NS++ on right now, so I can just go and create a brand new nation. I'm just going to randomize my shit. Alright, random. Add nation to puppets. Alright, see? And this is I don't use the new. I don't use Rift. That's my preference. I like Century. I've been in this game for 6 years, starting next month at the time of this recording, which is February 20th, 2017, here in Texas. Okay, so now you've created a brand new nation. All right, yay, your brand new nation. You should be looking at Alright, let's go back to what I'm teaching you. Now this is what we're going to do with that number I just gave you, 0.031. This. Right? It takes, now, in order to set a trigger, okay, you have to understand. Alright, so, one thing. And again, no, people don't update simultaneously, one after the other. So you're going to go back, you're going to find your target. We're going to say, for argument's sake, that the Kingdom of Great Britain is our target for tonight. Don got puppet swept. I'm pissed off at him because he got puppet swept and he's making my life too fucking hard. So I'm going to raid his fucking region because I hate Don at this point in life. Because he got puppet swept and made my life difficult. From here, we need to find our trigger region. And this is how we do it. So we will use the following formula. X divided by 0.031. I told you what 0.031 is. In this situation, X equals, no, I'm not going to make you find it. This is not middle or high school algebra. X equals length of trigger. Okay, that's actually bothering me. Yep, length of trigger. How long do you want between the go command and the time your target updates? Okay, in this case, for new triggers, we're going to go with 8 seconds. 8 seconds. So that means we're going to do... son of a bitch. So, with that being said, it'll be 8 divided by 0.031. And here we go. I'm going to go to my browser calculator. 8 divided by, 0.031 equals 258. Round to the nearest whole. Decimals don't help us, don't matter. Round to the nearest whole, 258. And so from here, you will, from KGB, count up in the update. Up is earlier in the update, down is later in the update. In order for this to work, we have to go earlier in the update because we need our trigger nation to go off 8 seconds prior to KGB updating. So you will go 1 plus 3 is 4, 5, 7, 8, 21, all the way up to 258. So 22, 23, 24, 25, all the way up. I'm not going to do this for you. The results won't be the same if you watch it after today, after when I upload it, because this changes every day. So that brings me to my next point. Whenever you are triggering, okay, every single day. So I do this today. I have to do this again tomorrow. I have to get a brand new dated up, and I have to go through this process again. Okay, because this is updated every day at major updates. So after major is over, this dated up here that I have is out of date. It is defunct. It doesn't do me any good. So I could still use it tomorrow and get a certain level of accuracy within 2 or 3 seconds. However, if, say, between today and tomorrow, let's say Nation State School's on another Imgur/Reddit recruitments thing. Okay, all of a sudden, update's an hour and a half or longer. This is out of date. Or variance could be really bad one night because of whatever other factors. So it is really safer and better, and it is required of all of our triggers to go through this process every single day in order to ensure top-notch accuracy of our triggers. We saw how this helps us a while back whenever we assisted the invaders with a raid. We were a backup, and Lydell Hart used 6-day-old update information, and his trigger was off, and it failed because he was using 6-day-old update information. Yes, I taught him to do otherwise. I don't know if he's taking my advice. Then again, I only taught him it after the fact. I'm not in the invaders, so I'm not really training their people. So whenever you find your region, whatever region that is, you will take your nation and you will move it there. Okay, I'm not moving my nation around. Okay. Now, come update time, you will obviously be watching this whenever you see that go up. The influence go up, you'll say go. But this is how you know when to give radio silence and all this other stuff. So you're going to go to your target region. Alright, so the Kingdom of Great Britain. Bam. Oh, we have a few nations now. Wow, 514. Alright. So you're on the region page. Alright, whatever. You're going to go to regional happenings. Bam. Then from here, you're going to go up here. This is all the filters, the different filters. They all have different purposes. For us, we want to go to changes. And right now, it's almost 9 o'clock Central Time. So the last major update was like 22 hours ago, I think. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. It is 10:50. It is 10:50 Central Time. So yeah, the last major update was almost 24 hours ago. And 23 hours, you're going to click this. You're going to go to the latest update information you can find. So for me, this is yesterday because KGB is a large, active, vibrant region. You should all come join us if you're watching this from other regions. As we can see, the last time KGB updated was like 11:32 and 57 seconds. Which means at approximately 3 minutes prior to that. Okay, so it updates at 32 minutes and 57 seconds in. So we are at the 29-minute mark. Going to say radio silence, or as I like to say, ready. Whenever that's done, everybody in the either voice chat or the text chat needs to shut the fuck up. If not, use any powers you may have to make them. And from there, after you give your radio silence call, you will, which by the way, you should also obtain an auto refresh plugin for your browser. It's very simple. Just look up auto refresh for Firefox if you're on Firefox, or for Chrome, or for Opera, or for Internet Explorer, whatever, and install it. They're very lightweight, they're very safe. I use one all the time. And from there, you are going to set it to auto refresh every 1 second. And for there, you are simply going to wait. And you're going to wait and wait and wait. Which, by the way, you should not be logged into your trigger nation. You should be logged into the nation you are using to raid your target. So you will just have to simply open another tab. So as soon as you see that influence change go up, that's when you say go. And this is where it is very important that every time you are triggering a region, you use a brand new nation, because those are the only ones that are absolutely guaranteed, no matter what, to get that regional influence change. This tactic has been forced to be used upon us due to the fact that the mods changed how issues work once upon a time. Their effects didn't happen until the region they were in updated. Now they happen automatically. We see the consequences immediately. So we have to look for influence changes when triggering. So that concludes your video trigger training. Be sure to read the text version we have for this, or will very soon have for this if you're watching this right now. It's pretty quick after I upload this. This is a very simple concept. If you have any questions, ask myself, Deputy Commandant Hess, Brigadier Vicentius, Brigadier Lancaster, Captain Elizabeth, Gunnery Sergeant Victoria, or any of the other officers we may have running around here, or squad leaders that we may have running around here. Everybody's very nice and very willing to help. And also, there will be a quiz. Or at least there will be if you're watching this like today or tomorrow or the next day after uploading. So again, know your stuff. Be ready to know. Be ready to roll. Let's crush some Fenda spirits. Let's drink some native tears. This is your favorite Commander Constantine Hess signing off.